Aha, another episode of Uncle Ron's Stuff, and today we have another guest speaker, and this is grandson, the oldest, smartest, best looking, kind of the smelliest.
No, that's my brother.
Yeah, okay, that's Baba. Of the group. Rylen, Cook, of the Cook tribe. It's located, their tribe is down near the water. They're all water people. I don't know, anyway. So, a hearty welcome to Rylen. And I don't know exactly what, I can always ask about, and I did a whole series, as you remember, on like, when I was growing up in the 1950s, what I was like. And I did one about 1960s. So we get always thought there is like, okay, Rylen has grown up in the 2000s. He was born in
2010.
2010. So he has some knowledge of the last 12 years, right? 2010, that makes you 14.
Yes.
14. That's 5, 10, and 4 more. That's not even like 3 hands full. I'm like 78. I'm like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Anyway, what's it like growing up, male, white, to upper middle class parents who live along the East Coast in the 2000s? What is it like?
It's pretty good. Like, my life's pretty good.
That's a good start. Life's pretty good. That's a okay. But like, one of the things I always ask about is peer pressure. Like, do you feel compelled to wear certain clothes or have your hair cut a certain way, or do you want to be with a certain group, or
it depends on who like I'm with. Like, I guess like the clothes I wear, like I don't used to wear them because like I know people that wear them now, and I just like how it looks.
you liked how it looked, but other people had the same sort of clothes?
Yeah.
Yeah. In
but
fact,
my fits are better.
What?
Like, the fits I wear are better than them.
What do you mean better?
Like, better looking.
Oh, you have better looking clothes?
Yeah.
Oh. I don't remember clothes, ever even thinking about clothes when I was growing up in the 50s and 60s and 70s. Well, anyway, so, school. You have metal detectors at your school?
No, but at the high school there is some, like, sometimes. Like, some days they'll metal detect you in high school.
They do have,
like people told me to have.
So, but are all the doors locked all the time? Do you get out? Can you go outside during the day?
I mean, yeah, with my teacher.
With her teacher, okay. I mean, you can't just go out and smoke cigarettes and come back in if you want.
No.
No, okay. And you have co-ed classes. You don't go to a class that's all boys. You have PE?
Yeah.
And that's just all boys?
No. It's just like boys and girls.
And they have a woman that does the teaching for the girls?
Yeah, for like family life.
What?
For family life?
Family life. What is family life about? Is that something they get taught in PE?
That's where they like teach you about your like body and stuff.
About your body and stuff. This is not sex education.
It is that, basically.
It is that? Okay, well, I don't know if they still did that. I had, when I was in high school, we had to watch a film. And that was it.
We watched films.
You have films about it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know if they'd ever changed that.
It was Zach.
It was Zachary.
So, do y'all have, you talk about history of, like, race relationships, and you don't do any of the, you're not exposed?
Like, we don't, like, really talk about, like, different races.
You do or don't?
Don't.
Don't, yeah? You talk about current history?
Not really.
No, nothing currently going on about, like, Afghanistan war or what's going on with Israel right now? You know about that?
No.
No, okay. So they have a, do they have a morning session where they broadcast on TV stuff?
Yeah.
You do a pledge allegiance to the flag?
Yeah.
You do?
Yes.
Really? You do that every day?
Yeah.
You stand up for it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they play the national anthem over the intercom?
No.
No.
They just like,
They put it on the announcement.
and then your teacher will like say like, please stand up. We're doing the Pledge of Allegiance.
You do the
Where are you going?
To the bathroom.
pledge allegiance. I didn't know they did that anymore. Okay. I thought in some schools they don't do it and they were trying to bring it back. You don't do any prayers in school?
No.
No. Yeah. So you been to a football game?
Yeah.
Yeah. Was that fun or not?
Not sure. Yeah.
Why'd you hesitate?
Cause I got kicked out of a football game.
What'd you do?
I threw something off the side of the stadium.
What'd you, what, inside? Did you throw it out?
Like, you know, like the stadiums in football, like where you walk up and there's like bleachers.
Yeah, yeah.
I threw like ice, and apparently everybody said it hit somebody
Inside the stadium or outside?
inside.
Okay. So you got kicked out.
Yeah.
They identified you and came up?
No, like I had to go in a golf cart for like an hour, and they were like, call your mom and dad. And then they picked me up.
Were you the only one, the only offender?
No, there was other people doing it.
But they didn't get caught.
No.
How'd you get so lucky? You have a face that sticks out in the crowd?
I think it's because somebody recorded me.
Somebody was recording,
And then they showed the, what's it called?
so you didn't go to jail.
No.
Yeah. You went home.
Yeah.
Did your parents happy about it?
Well, they weren't happy because they didn't pick me up. It was my grandparents.
Oh, this is when they were off vacationing?
Yeah.
Oh, so are you allowed to go to another football game now?
I don't know. She said don't go to any more, but like, I could probably go to like off games. I think it's for the only.
Who said don't go to any more?
The principal.
Oh yeah, the principal talked to you?
Yeah. No, it was the assistant principal.
Well, okay. I never had to go to the principal's office. You had to go to the principal's office?
No, it was just like she was just like, there's this video of you throwing something in. I said yeah, and I said sorry. Then she said just don't go any more games for the year. Till next year.
Oh. Where'd you get the ice from?
I think I saw it on the ground.
What?
Somebody handed it to me, but I don't remember who.
Well, where did ice come from in the stadium? It had to be.
They sell like snacks and stuff there.
Yeah, they had to sell an ice drink, something with ice in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh well, now you've confessed to the whole world. He's what are you? You're an offender? What were you? Did you get labeled, branded? So did you make a name for yourself in school? Everybody, there he is. He's the one that got kicked out. Hey, look at
No,
that.
everybody thought I got like taken home by the police.
You got what?
Everybody thought like the police took me home.
Oh yeah. So what did you tell them? Yeah, they did, and they put me in jail with the rats.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they beat me with telephone books.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't tell all my friends. They kept asking me
No.
who else was doing it. Who else was doing it? But I didn't tell them. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You can't.
Well, I mean, I didn't get in any trouble honestly, because like I didn't do anything.
Did the principal ask you who else was involved?
No, they asked me like 2 weeks later.
2 weeks later.
Yeah.
Yeah, they came to you and said who else was doing the ice throwing?
I don't remember because I was like, I don't think I was paying attention to what she said because it was just like dumb.
Oh.
I got kicked out of the game for throwing something.
So, in America, if you talk about turning your friends or whatever, it's called squealing. But in Britain, it's called grass.
Grass?
Grass. You don't grass anybody. It means like you never tell. Like if you were in a group and all of you were throwing ice, but you're the only one that gets called, and the principal keeps saying, Who else was with the group? I need for you to tell me who else was in the group.
I mean, she didn't ask me that, but if she did, I would have said like nobody else probably.
Well, I bet she knows there was other people.
Yeah.
So you weren't going to squeal on them. You weren't going to tell them names.
She probably knows who because it's like the group like that I hang out with, kind of like.
Is it the group you hang out with? So you're in a gang? They got a gang name?
It's the Fortnight Clan.
The Fortnight
Yeah,
Clan.
you know Fortnite.
What's Fortnight? That's 2 weeks. That's what Fortnite means,
So
right?
it's like it's this
Or
game.
Is it a game?
Yes.
Fortnite. Okay. No, Fortnite actually means 2 weeks. So if you go someplace, you could go for a fortnight, 2 weeks. How long is going to be your adventure in Florida? 10 days?
Yeah, something like that. It's either 10 or like a little bit more than a week.
So he's going to go down to a Boy Scout camp, sponsored summer camp thing, where they go scuba diving.
Yeah, in the like Florida Caribbeans, I think. And it's 12 dives and like 1 night dive.
And you have to get scuba certified before you go, right?
They just paid 2 days ago because I want my dad to do it with me because there was a deal.
What?
It was like
it's
like $600 to get certified.
To get certified.
I think he paid like $600 for him and me because it was like half off.
So you go to a swimming pool and do this?
Yeah, we go to a swimming pool, and then we're gonna go to like. My dad was telling me it's where people like dig out rocks under a long time, and then it becomes like a lake kinda, or like a. I don't really remember what he said it was called, but he said we're probably gonna do that for 3 days, and it'll be about a couple dives, and then we're gonna.
So you'll go out away from the swimming pool and go into murky water.
Yeah.
That's what he's talking about, yeah.
Or we might go into the ocean.
Yeah, or it's hard to see.
Like a couple hours from here, probably.
And when you pop up, like, where are you? Yeah. I had a scuba tank and gear on one time when I was in college. And I don't remember how it happened. I was the only one. I don't remember how exactly. But I put it on and I went down to the bottom. It was like 15 feet deep. And I sat on the bottom and I was breathing. But actually it was weird because 15 feet down there's a lot of water pressure on you. You'll find out. And it was kind of hard. You had to make a real effort to breathe because the water pressure is pushing on your chest. So it's not as easy as it sounds. And also, you have a natural thing where you don't breathe underwater. I mean, you know that. You've never tried it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, here you are going to be underwater, which you know you can't breathe, but you'll have a mask and a thing through here. And you have to breathe through your mouth.
Yeah.
You can't breathe through your nose.
Yeah.
And it's just going to be a strange experience. That's why you have to get certified.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he's going to go down for not a fortnight, but the Fortnight Clan is not going.
No.
No.
The Fortnite Clan is basically imaginary. It's just like, it's a game where people like will play online and like eliminate the kids. The Nintendo Switch kids.
The what?
Nintendo Switch kids that are bad at Fortnite.
Tenderfoot kids that are bad
Nintendo Switch.
Huh?
Nintendo Switch.
Nintendo Switch kids that are bad at Fortnite?
Yes.
You can run Fortnite on a Nintendo Switch?
Yeah.
And multiplayer?
Yeah.
And you're sending home on your PC or playing somebody on Nintendo Switch?
Yes, I
and
used to
no
have this
good.
one neighbor called Nico, which is my brother's best friend. Because he used to hang out with him all the time.
And he's no good?
No.
No.
And he has the Fortnite Jordans.
So how'd you discover him?
He used to live in my neighborhood, but he's in Portugal now.
But how did you know that he was online to play game with him? You arranged it?
No, like, when you, like, basically add somebody on Fortnite, it will, like, say so-and-so is online.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I know. When I was a kid, we didn't have that. What I did was build radio transmitters because there was no internet, nothing like that. We had television with an antenna stuck up in the air, no cable TV, but we built transmitters, and I could broadcast like from here up to the road up there. People who had a radio would be able to hear my broadcast. But now with the internet, we can put this video, Uncle Ron stuff video out there, and millions of people will see your shining face and hear your confession of how you were expelled from school.
Not expelled. Basically, not even anything.
What?
I didn't get in any trouble. Like, there was no consequence, basically.
No consequences.
And my parents were that mad.
They weren't?
They weren't mad about that. I don't remember what they were mad about. They were only mad because my grandparents were the one that got me. I think they said it was dumb too.
They said it was dumb. Yeah. Well, was it?
Yes.
Yeah. Just making sure. I don't know. Yeah, I didn't want to get in trouble. Although I did stuff just like you.
I mean, I don't really get in trouble at school. Like, at school.
Yeah.
Like, and I got good grades.
No, I don't. Well, when I was in the 7th grade, don't burn yourself, seriously.
We were just talking about Nico and how he's your best friend.
Oh, yeah, what kind of look is that? Like, seriously, dude, best friend? When I was in the 7th grade, we had, elementary school was grade 1 through 6. And then the 7th grade, you went to high school.
Yeah.
You jumped right from elementary.
You didn't have preschool?
No, there was no 7th and 8th grade
So, like,
at all.
what age would you go into 1st grade?
I went into 7, 6. So, but at the end of the 6th grade, you went right to high school. There was no second. What do you call it now?
8th grade?
Middle school?
Middle school. No middle school. You went right into high school.
So
okay.
high school would be 7th, 8th, and 9th.
Yeah, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th. That was the high schools that we went to. Okay. So I was interested in electricity. So I would take a outlet cord, like, regular outlet cord, like one of these, and I would cut it off or something, and when I twist the wires together and tape it.
Yeah.
Okay. And then, when nobody was looking, I'd go down the hall and there'd be an outlet, I'd plug it in, and it would immediately pop the circuit breaker and turn all the lights out.
Yeah.
So, I did that for a couple of days. And because the lights went out and nobody knew how to turn the lights on, they let us out of school.
Yeah.
I never got caught.
Did you think you were the next day?
No, nobody knew. It was like, how did that happen? Nobody knew about electricity to start with. Nobody knew nothing about nothing. They
So, like,
didn't even know
everybody
what
just thought it was just, like, a normal thing that day, in your opinion?
No, they didn't know what had happened. It took them hours to figure out what had even happened.
Did they fix it?
Yeah. Somebody finally came that knew where the circuit breakers were, and they put a fuse back in, and they got the lights back on. And the next day, it happened again. It only happened in 3 different halls.
Did you do those?
Huh?
Did you do that, like the circuit breaker, that 3 days?
Yeah. I got out of school for 3 days. Then I was beginning to think my luck was going to run out. If you do it enough times, you're going to get caught.
Like,
That's
people
my
will
theory.
think it's, like, getting weird.
Well, there was no video camera. You have video cameras in your halls?
At school, yeah.
Yeah.
They're everywhere except for in your classroom.
Not in the classrooms?
No, classroom, bathroom,
The dressing room and gym.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and the library.
No video in the library?
No.
Huh. I don't know why that is.
I
Well,
like the library.
You do?
Yeah.
What do you like about it?
Well, there's just like chill teachers and they let you go on your phone during school.
The what?
They let you go on your phone.
What?
They let you go on your phone.
Oh, in the library? They
Yeah.
let you use your phone in the library?
Yeah.
But I thought there was no talking in the library.
No, you get to like, and there's just like board games and stuff in there. It's just like I like to go to the library at least 2 times a day for like 30 minutes. Actually, probably not 30 minutes, like 10 minutes.
So they have books in the library?
Yeah, and like I sometimes check out books.
Sometimes check out books. Yeah, I read some books out of the library in high school. Not too many though.
Was there a library in intermediate school?
There wasn't an intermediate school. In elementary school, no, there was no library. No, I went from elementary school, which was the 6th grade,
Yeah.
directly to high school. There was no intermediate school at the time. So you jumped in but back then, like, the high school had like 1,000 people. That was it for the 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, and 11th grade. That was 6 grades, and we had 1,000 people total. Probably not even that many.
Yeah.
But in your high school, and this was the only high school for the county.
Like,
That was all the people who were going to high school in those days, 1,000. But in Chesapeake, how many high schools you got? 6?
maybe in our district.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, lots. And so where's the closest high school to you?
So you know where like the fire station is? Near my house?
Yeah, I do.
Basically, if you keep going straight and then turn right, it's probably like less than a mile.
Yeah. You'll go there next year?
Yeah.
You're not going to get kicked out of that.
I mean, I didn't even get kicked out of the school. It just was like, I guess like a misunderstanding.
You didn't get expelled.
No.
No.
You only can get expelled for like,
Oh, do they have detention? Can a teacher give you detention?
I don't think so. They can give you a demerit for dumb stuff.
What if you get too many demerits? Then what happens?
It's like, 1, you have to get it signed. Like 2, they call your parents or something. But I don't think most of them do.
Okay.
3, it's like you may have one. I think I once had lunch detention.
Lunch detention.
Because my mom told me she got lunch detention for apparently stealing something.
What is lunch detention?
So it's like, during lunch, you get all your lunch and then you just go sit in a room and talk to the teacher.
Oh, okay. No, we had, what was after school detention.
Oh, I've never got that.
Yeah, they have that?
No.
They don't
If I
have-
had to do it, I probably would not show up. Like, if I had to. Actually, I wouldn't get after school detention. But
What?
today they do ISS and OSS.
Do what?
ISS and OSS.
I don't know what that is.
ISS is in school suspension. So you're in a room all day, you get to do all your work in a room.
By yourself.
OSS is basically like out of school suspension, so it's usually like for 3 days. And you can get that for like fights. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I don't even want. I got detention like once for some reason. I don't remember what it was for. But you had to stay after school for like an hour, and that meant we rode buses to school buses, and I lived like 15 miles from the high school.
So did your mom pick you up?
Well, in my case, that one high school I could walk. It was about 3-4 miles from the high school where my dad worked.
Yeah.
So
You would go to his-
if I say I would catch a ride with him, but I had to walk to his place of business. No, but I only had it once, and but it was kind of interesting. I liked the people in detention. I met some interesting people in detention. I never knew what that was about, but it really screws you up because everybody rode buses. Some people lived like 40 miles from the high school.
40?
Yeah, it took them like an hour and a half to get. They had to catch a bus at 6 a.m. to get to high school by 8:30. Okay, so you didn't get expelled, but you got told not to go to any more football games
Yeah.
this year.
But the football games are already done.
Yeah.
Like, there's no more.
So
this
can
season.
you go to basketball games and throw ice now?
Yeah.
You go to basketball games?
Basketball games, wrestling.
I heard you're going to do wrestling.
Yeah.
You think so?
I did do it. I got cut for like, there was like at least like 100 kids.
We tried out for wrestling.
Yeah.
When I was at military school, we had, in the first year, we had to do swimming, boxing, wrestling.
There was like you had to do that.
Yeah. And
So there'd be kids after school. Was it like a PE thing?
yeah, it was like PE. But though it was divided up into sections. So there was a swimming section, and you had to pass that section.
There was a swimming pool in your school.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you like it? Like, did you like?
I knew how to swim. I was a decent swimmer, so the swimming part of that was not hard. There were some kids who came into school, college with me, who did not know how to swim, and it was hard for them. And the real test was you had to swim underwater for 100 yards. You had to swim from one end of the football field to the other end of a football field underwater and not break the surface of the water.
I think my mom was really good at swimming. She said.
She did what?
Didn't my mom swim as a kid?
Yeah. Yeah. So there were people who tried over and over to pass this 100-yard under the water swim and couldn't do it. And it was a requirement to graduate.
If you didn't graduate,
You didn't graduate if you didn't finish that part. But anyway, I had a boxing session.
Yeah.
And we learned how to jump rope and do the bag, the punching bag. And,
Yeah.
And there was a wrestling section. And we had to learn how to wrestle and like the mat and the rules and all about that.
Yeah.
And wrestling was tough. I never
it's
wrestled.
Really hot.
Huh?
Like you get like really sweaty.
Yeah, it was. I never wrestled anybody, and
like where we did it, there was no AC. It was in like this.
No, there was no. We didn't have any AC anywhere there. No. But wrestling introduction to that and racquetball, which I'd never played or heard of before, racquetball. But wrestling was interesting, and boxing was interesting. But my problem is, you take my glasses off, I can't really see much of anything.
Wait, was there contacts back then?
No, and I can't. You can't wear them in boxing anyway. You can't wear contacts in boxing. We had big gloves. You've seen boxing gloves.
Yeah.
You had big gloves, but still, if somebody hit you right on the face, it really did hurt. I mean, it was kind of hard to be boxing somebody. You don't see them very well. So what I did was just throw a lot of punches. And if whoever I was boxing was aggressive, they walked right into the punches I was throwing.
Yeah.
That was the way I defended myself.
Were your classrooms like outside?
No, all this was in the gym, the wrestling and the swimming. They had
like core classes, like math, like.
None of them was ever outside.
Or was it like an open courtyard, like, or you would just walk outside to like one classroom to the next?
Yeah. There were certain buildings, like all the math was in one building, and all English and history was in another building, and all of.
So like, while you were walking from one building to one building, was there a roof above you?
No.
So like, if it was raining.
Yeah, you get wet. Yeah.
Would all your stuff get wet too?
Yeah. You had a rain. They gave you what was called a raincoat, a rain slicker. But yeah, you had to walk between classes. And that's true. Like Olivia goes to Radford for college. She'll have to go from one building to another.
Wait, where's her college located?
It's almost out of the state of Virginia. Virginia is like a piece of pie.
Yeah.
If you look at it. This edge of it goes against, the Appalachian Trail runs along this edge.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost out of the state of Virginia, down heavy in the mountains. It's down beyond Blacksburg, where Virginia Tech is.
So it's kind of far from her house?
Yeah, it's like 4 hours. Yeah, it's a 4-hour car route down
I think she's graduating this year.
Yeah. She graduates in June.
Yeah.
And then probably her class will start in mid-August, something like that. she'll go down and they'll drop her off, and she'll be in the dorm for the first year, which is right on campus, and she'll have a roommate. And then the second year, I think they are allowed to have a dorm room, but in the third year, most of them go ahead and rent houses.
Did you rent a house?
No, I wasn't allowed to. I had to live in the barracks. I had to live.
You went to like military first, right?
Yeah, I went to.
And then you got your college paid for.
No, they didn't pay for it. The Army gave me like $50 a month since I was gonna go. No, they didn't pay.
Was
for
that good
it.
back then? $50 a month?
Well, today it would probably be like 300 maybe. Not $300 in today's money a month.
Yeah, that's how
And
much.
I had everything paid for. I mean, I didn't pay for anything. All the food, clothing, even my haircuts had already been paid for. So the only money you really needed is if you wanted to go get a bag of potato chips or something. You didn't really need money for anything.
Oh.
It was all taken care of.
So
You had
just,
a
like,
certain
saved
amount
it?
of money for books. And sometimes the books I needed, they went beyond, so I had to pay extra for the book. Textbooks in college can be $200. And
$200?
Yeah. And that was back then for a textbook. Now, I don't even know if they use textbooks anymore. Maybe it's all on the computer now. I don't even know. You have textbooks? No, it's all on the computer.
No, but I don't like my computer. I broke it 3 times and I had to pay $300.
Yeah. What do? Drop it?
I drop it and the screen sucks. Like the guy's like, when you put it in, it's like a laptop. He's like, when you put it in your backpack over time, apparently it bends in.
Yeah. Yeah, they're not. They're
And it's just like, I want
plastic,
like,
elastic, and either way, it doesn't take stressing very
and like
well.
the older models, like I actually dropped it once and it didn't break. But like if it was,
I have.
it would break.
And it's
That's like, this is like mine, but like the screen, and there's like
See,
a
it's-
camera right there.
yeah. Well, there's a camera right there.
Yeah.
But it was.
Could you attach this to like plug that into
Yeah, it
something?
plugs into your motherboard. You know, this is a screen out of an old laptop, but you see, it's very thin glass. I can't prize it out, but it's just very, very thin, and it doesn't take much stressing or straining to break it. It's breaking down here and everything. But yeah, I don't know what to do with it yet. I'm thinking about gluing it onto my lady up there. See my lady?
Was that Nana's?
Huh? The
You
mannequin.
could you attach it to that and it will be as like a monitor?
No, it won't work at all.
Oh.
This is totally dead. I've stripped most everything off of it. It has a piece up here I could take out.
There's like the camera.
No, this is a connector right here that's fitted in, and this actually goes to each of the little pixels in there, little dots, and so this board up here. There's a connector that went on down here. It's got a lot of.
Did you build that PC like with the parts that you wanted?
Yeah. Yeah. These. I bought the case and motherboard,
Yeah.
and the rest of it I put in.
Are they both connected to that one monitor?
Yeah, I can. And in fact, let's call this quit because it's 33 minutes already, and we didn't hardly cover much of it. But I will put it up, and just as a close up, because we rambled. You probably nobody with us now anymore anyway. But we're going to put it up on the net, and Rylen will be able to find it, and he can whatever Rylen does with stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to sign off now. This is Uncle Ron, and this is
Rylen.
Cook.
Yeah, Cook.
From the Water Tribe.
From the Water Tribe, that's right. And the Fortnight Clan.
The Fortnite Clan.
Fortnight Clan.
Fortnite.
Yeah, you got a banner? You got a logo? You got a tattoo?
Tattoo.
What is it? The Armpit? The Armpit Clan. You got something to show there? No?
Why is there a whole bunch of Holt right here?
I'll explain in a minute. Uncle Ron and stuff. Today is the 28th Thanksgiving Day in the year 2024. That's it for now.